Going on, Joe fans? Centex Collector here with another G.I. Joe classified review of Action Pilot Halo Jumper from the 60th anniversary. Went ahead and picked this up off of Amazon. This thing, I guess, officially released on the 1st. And actually, I wasn't supposed to get this till the 3rd, but looks like they got it to me quick. So you can see lots of accessories. Your typical 60th anniversary box with your typical insert, and looks like they taped the parachute to the insert art, and your typical piece of paper is in there. So let's go ahead, and then here he is in the plastic. Let's go ahead and crack him out. So here we go. Initial look, man, this figure is awesome. What I didn't realize, I was so concentrated that he looks like hit and run, so this would be easy flip for Hasbro when they do hit and run, that he is a total repaint of Airborne. The head sculpt is new, but everything else is a total repaint of Airborne. I didn't catch that at first until I saw it on his tank, but yeah, we'll get into that some more later. But besides that, I mean, this is an awesome figure. Like I said, this would be an easy hit and run for Hasbro. I love the repaints. I guess that shouldn't surprise me, but awesome figure nonetheless. Here is the retro stand, which I won't use because I get use the thin ones off Amazon, like you saw here. I love these stands, so that will go on my eBay store. This parachute feels like paper, like back in the day, but you know, decent little effort there. So we'll see if that goes into the backpack here at all. Yeah, so I guess you could basically just scrunch that up into this backpack. Now, another thing that throws me off is this is Action Pilot Halo Jumper. No clue where they got that from. Action Pilot, obviously, this is the 60th anniversary from the 1964 line of Action Soldier, Action Pilot, etc. So I get the name Action Pilot. But a Halo Jumper doesn't jump out of like a fighter jet. A Halo Jumper is going to jump out of the back of a C-130, maybe a chopper, but it's not jumping out. A Halo Jumper isn't out of, you know, it's not a pilot just randomly jumping out of their aircraft. So that name threw me off, but the concept in general is cool. So like I said, the box art having a fighter jet on there should have been more like a C-130 or something, or one of those bigger aircraft where they, you know, fold down the back like the Tomahawk or something like that from G.I. Joe. So that name's kind of weird, but whatever. So going back to the backpacks, this looks like a brand new backpack mold. Put the parachute in the backpack. And then we have this. I don't know. They probably reused this for ripcord or vice versa. So this actually moves up and down. And then this is going to connect. That's weird. Anyway, so you got the helmet. You know, your Halo Jumper helmet, which I'm pretty sure, I mean, it looks kind of like a pilot thing, but pretty sure Ripcord will have the same helmet when we get him, and probably Crazy Legs. And then, of course, this is going to go over the face like that. And then, I'm not sure where that's connecting, though. This is going to go onto the face. And yeah, it's not connecting to the back, is it? I don't know. We got that. Connect to that. I'm drawing a blank on where that would go, but you get the concept there with the testicle helmet. We'll probably see the same thing, like I said, ripcord and crazy legs or something similar. You know, Hasbro loves their reuse. Again, this would have been reused from Airborne, and then he's got these goggles as well, which I believe probably came from Airborne or the like. And then we've got this helmet. This is probably reused from Action Soldier or Rock and Roll. With these, same thing, reused from probably Action Soldier. But you got that helmet there. I mean, this face just so much reminds me of Hit and Run. Obviously, they'll probably tone it down a little bit. But you got so many options, hence why this figure costs a little more, 35 bucks, being a deluxe figure. So, got that. And then he's got 3 weapons. He's got like a sniper rifle, which that end silencer actually comes off. The magazine comes out. It's removable, so good job, Hasbro. Yeah, it feels really legit. It's not too bendy and it's not too tough. So they did a good job with this weapon. Same here. Mag pops out. This is an awesome weapon. This looks familiar. I don't know if this is a reuse or not, but or this. You got that weapon. I like this little weapon. This rifle, whatever you want to call it. It looks like reuse. Drawing blank on where, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it before. And this one may be reused too, but mag pulls out. Good job. Tough getting it back in there though. There we go. This looks kind of familiar too, but anyway, game another little weapon there. So here's the pistol. So again, the pistol with no silencer. That's weird. And then here's the knife. That's most likely going to be reused from Airborne. Why'd you get a pistol, no silencer? Yeah, I said double check. They should have just gave him a different pistol altogether, but it was reused there. Odd. So, like I said, I'll repaint. Just they gave him a US flag over here. And they gave him insignia here. Almost like a Special Forces type insignia, but it's not, since he's supposed to be Air Force action pilot. So, but as you can see, I'll repaint. Then your typical articulation, you got your movement here, your ankle roll. He's got no lower leg movement because of these pants. He's got double jointed knees. Needs a heat gun on. These are kind of rough. And then upper leg movement. He's got leg. Oh, that's real wonky. His leg almost like popped out there. So you got QC issues going on with these legs. Be careful with the legs. Yeah, look at that hip like popping out. I don't remember if he had the same issues or not. But yeah. And yeah, these legs aren't. It's odd. And then we've got wrist movement, hand movement. He's got like a watch thing here. When you're jumping out, you can look and see your altitude there. Double jointed elbows, upper arm movement, and full rotation. Then he's gonna get higher than 90 degrees, which is nice to see when he's got all this on his chest. And then limited butterfly there. His head's an RQC issue. His head's real loose. You didn't have that with Airborne, but his head's real loose. I don't know if that's because of the new head sculpt on the same neck, but I don't know. But for some reason that head's real loose. And he's got full left, right, up, down. Yeah, it's really, you can see that's real loose there. So that's the other QC issue. So just be careful these legs. And then missing silencer there. So that's odd that they didn't give the suppressor. But overall, like I said, I didn't even notice because the paint job is so cool. You don't realize he's a complete repaint of Airborne. Should be a quick, easy conversion for them to a hit and run. Which I guess now it's kind of irritating me. The more I look at it, I can see how much of a repaint they did. I wasn't expecting a total repaint, but I'll stick him somewhere else on the shelf to where he's not next to Airborne. But, I mean, ideally, though, he is like a... Oh, Airborne didn't have a silencer either. Now that I'm looking, he had the same pistol. So I wonder where they got this from. Huh, interesting. Yeah, so Hasbro should have did a different pistol. But anyway, this thing is awesome. I'm digging the whole 60th anniversary so far. We'll get into the Marine Sniper. She'll be next review I do. But overall, Action Soldier, Infantry, this guy, and the Action Sailor Recon Diver have been solid figures and additions to the classified line. Gives us a more modern take on Joe's with, military figures. But yeah, I'm digging this one. I mean, if you don't care that he's a repaint, pick him up. If you don't like him being repaint of Airborne, or if you don't have Airborne, pick him up. But if you have Airborne, you don't want to repaint, I highly suggest not picking him up. But I mean, he's just so good. I mean, you could even take off this vest and everything if you really don't like, quote unquote, the repaint. Just take off this vest and do something else with him. But the camo alone is legit. But I'm struggling with these. Look at that gap there. For some reason, these pegs are really messed up there. But anyway, there we go. 60th anniversary Action Pilot Halo jumper. Like, comment, subscribe.